Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neil, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
The cream of the crop!
Welcome to Bloodsport.
Hey, welcome to the final episode of Triviality Bloodsport. I am Ken, this is Neil, Matt, and Jeff. We are coming back to you for one more round. It's the final round. And before we go back to our contestants, let's remember who we lost. The in memoriam.
Cue memoriam music, please. Thank you to Jody Steele, Kiana Cutney, Marcus Ellis, Austin Keep, Gary Middleton, and Aaron Hall.
Hardly knew him.
Forever in our hearts.
But not forgotten.
Yes, their infamy lives on.
Not infamy. But let's toss it over to our host, Ryan. He's there with our remaining contestants. So, Ryan, take it away.
Well, folks, we have boiled down to truly the cream of the crop with Kate and Amy. Kate, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
Exhausted, actually.
You've been at this for what, almost 7 weeks in a row?
Yes, that's a lot of
and we won't let you
Kumite.
go.
Trapped in a singular room for 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, we want to, of course, thank you so much for coming on and congratulate you on getting to this point.
Thank you for having me. It's been fun. It's brutal, but fun.
And Amy Paull. Amy, how are you? How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty excited to have made it this far. So I'm proud of the whole show so far, no matter what happens today. I'm a little nervous because I think I heard you say there's wagering in this part, and that's my least favorite part of trivia.
Well, unfortunately, you're right, because we are bringing back the 20 questions format from season 1, the idea of which, by the way, credit to Neil for coming up with this format.
Thanks, Neil.
Thank you.
Good job.
I just want all the aspersions cast off of myself.
Oh, that's what
however, so we're going to start you off with 10 points. You're going to hear a category. After you hear that, you're going to send me a wager on Facebook Messenger. After that, you'll hear your question. If you get it right, we add your wager in. If you are incorrect, we subtract. If you hit 0, you are done and out. You have no points left to wager, and you lose. That is one way we will end the game. Other than that, it's whoever has the highest score at the end of 20 questions. Now, I'm only going to be doing the scoring. I am not here to read the questions today. We have brought a very special guest in to read your questions today. Special guest, where are you?
Where's our special guest?
Hey, he's back.
It's season 1 winner Dustin Resch. Dustin, how are you?
Yay.
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day today to come and participate and hand over the tiara and the scepter.
Dustin's reign of
Any
terror
advice
is
for
over.
us?
My advice is to do like what Neil and I did and get a really cool Bloodsport related t-shirt.
Nice. There you go.
And where could you find those, Dustin?
At least mine could be found at DustinResch.com, where
Oh.
I drew that and made the shirt. And
Was that DustinResch.com?
That was DustinResch.com.
This season
And
has
I
had
don't
much
know where
less
Neil
plugging.
got his, but I don't care really much about plugging it either.
That's DustinResch.com.
That was magically correct, what you just said.
Thank you. I was a spelling bee kid.
Me too, baby.
All right, so Dustin, I sent you the questions earlier, and I think we're ready to go. Ladies, your first category is going to be over sports. Please send me your wagers at this time. You both currently have 10 points.
I expect some 10s on
Is
this
there
one.
any minimum or maximum to bet?
You can wager 0 to as many as you have.
Okay.
And if listeners and viewers remember last year, it almost came down to a wager that Dustin prevailed. It was a very smart wager.
Yeah.
He went full on in one of them. All right, wagers are in. Dustin, please read question 1.
Okay, question number 1. COYS, or COYS, an acronym that stands for Come On You Spurs, is a phrase often chanted and used by fans of what team?
You have 15 seconds.
Okay. Do we lock in?
Yes.
Locked in.
That is time. Kate, what do you have?
San Antonio Spurs.
And Amy.
San Antonio Spurs.
Dustin?
You want my guess too?
Well, you have all the good answers in
I
front of
do.
you, so.
The correct answer is the Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's soccer,
Soccer.
for yes.
Amy wagered 1. She is now down to 9. Kate wagered 1. She is also now down to 9.
Way to go, Kate.
We're in this together.
Something about great minds. I don't remember what. Your second category is language.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how to send in this thing. Okay.
All right, I have both their wagers. Dustin, question number 2.
Question number 2. What two-word French phrase is used to refer to a child that is terrifyingly candid, often saying embarrassing things to parents or other present company? It has been used more often in recent decades to refer to young creative talents like Quentin Tarantino or Alexander McQueen.
You have 15 seconds. That is time. Amy, do you have a guess?
Child prodigy.
And Kate?
Femme fatale.
Dustin?
The correct answer is an enfant terrible.
Oh.
Oh.
I
Obviously.
watched that Alexander McQueen documentary. I wonder if it was in there.
I watched it too. I'm not sure if it is. So, Amy wagered 2 and is down to 7. Kate wagered 2 and is down to 7.
This is eerie.
Kate.
What happens if we both get to 0?
I am going to have a tie break by flying you two out together and making you actually Bloodsport.
We can become reigning champions.
Oh, this ain't the 4th season of
only
Drag
death.
Race All Stars.
I
Don't do
forgot.
that to me.
This is me.
This
and
isn't?
Bloodsport.
What is
Go
it?
ahead.
Maybe there's like a
All
sudden
right.
death reset. They go back to
Category
10.
number 3 is fashion. Send me your wagers at this time, please. All right, wagers are in. Dustin.
Number 3. Typically made from canvas or cotton, what flat shoes are noted for the use of rope made from esparto grass to craft the soles?
I'm locked in.
Should I give an answer then?
Yes.
I'm going to guess espadrilles.
And Amy?
I guessed espadrilles.
I also guessed espadrilles. Based on what Ryan wrote down for me.
The correct answer is espadrilles, yes.
Can I guess what Kate wagered?
So Amy guessed 1 and is up to 8. Kate guessed 0.
Ooh.
Oh, no,
And we'll
Kate,
stay
I
at
almost
7.
did that.
I hate to do it. That's what I get.
Ladies, your 4th question is going to be over science.
I hope that I get this one right. Number 4. Name any part.
Oh, I'm not wagered yet.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god.
I love Ryan's interjection.
Stop noise.
Ryan's soul tried to escape his body.
That's a good way to
I'm gonna
describe
need a
that.
second. That scared the hell out of me.
It was meant to, apparently.
Okay. Number 4. Name any part of the human body that makes up the integumentary system.
Locked in.
How did I know that was going to happen? Integumentary?
integumentary.
What does that even sound like?
Did I get the emphasis right?
You did. I typed it out and you nailed it. All right, that's time. Amy, what's your guess?
I said the stomach.
And Kate?
I said the skin.
Your correct answers are hair, nails, skin.
Well done.
So, Amy was incorrect. Amy Amy put a wager of 1, so she is down to 7. Kate was correct. She wagered 5.
Ooh.
She is up to 12.
Nice.
Big swing.
I'm getting crazy here after 7 weeks.
You'd think they'd feed you guys once in a while, right?
Right.
Not in the budget.
Dude, last season we recorded this, y'all were eating full-ass meals in front of everybody in that room.
I forgot
The
about
hosts
that.
were, not the contestants. I might add.
Oh, yes. All right. So, Kate and Amy, 5th questions over movies. Please send me your wagers. I have wagers. Dustin?
Number 5. Two-time Oscar winner Olivia de Havilland celebrated her 103rd birthday on July 1st this year, which extends her reign as the longest-lived and only current living cast member of what iconic film? Cammie King Conlon, who was 4 at the time of shooting, died in 2010.
You have 15 seconds.
Oh, I've heard that name. I'm locked in.
I'll just take a guess. Gone with the Wind.
My guess is also Gone with the Wind.
I also have Gone with the Wind.
Wow.
That is correct.
I only hope
So-
that 70 years from now, someone will be having this conversation about the first couple seasons of Bloodsport, like how there's so many of us still alive. Even though we were food and sleep deprived for weeks at a time in the basement.
All right, so both contestants answered correctly. Amy bet 1 and is up to 8. Kate wagered 1 and is up to
13.
Sorry, you're at 12, so you're at 13. Contestants, your next category is geography. Send me your wagers, please. Wagers are in, Dustin.
Number 6. Formerly called Portuguese Congo, Cabinda is an exclave and province of what African nation, even though the skinny southwestern arm of the Democratic Republic of the Congo cuts it off from the rest of the country?
Don't you have any hard ones, Ryan?
No kidding. Can you read it one more time?
Formerly called Portuguese Congo, Cabinda is an exclave and province of what African nation, even though the skinny southwestern arm of the Democratic Republic of the Congo cuts it off from the rest of the country?
You have 10 seconds.
I'm locked in.
I will guess Angola.
I said Botswana.
The correct answer is Angola.
Nice.
Whoa, I thought I'd lost my points there.
Amy got it correct and wagered 3. She's up to 11. Kate wagered 1. She is down to 12.
Close game.
Nice.
Your next category is food and drink.
How many questions are we through, by the way?
This is number 7.
All right.
Nice, almost halfway.
We haven't got
Wagers are in, Dustin.
Number 7. The world's first blonde lager was introduced to the world in 1842 in a city that is today the Czech Republic, where it is still produced. What is the 2-word name of this beer?
What?
Yeah, so I forgot an in there. So it should be the world's first blonde lager was introduced to the world in 1842 in a city that is today in the Czech Republic, where it is still produced. What is the 2-word name of this beer? You have 10 seconds.
For a name of a beer.
Yes, 2-word name of a beer produced in the Czech Republic. Blonde lager.
What year?
1842 is when it was first introduced. That is time. Amy, do you have a guess?
Vice Bud.
And Kate?
I said Stella Artois.
Stella Artois is Belgian. Dustin, what's the correct answer?
The correct answer is Pilsner Urquell from the Czech city of Pilsen.
The beer that has you asking, did you do that?
Well, when he was fancy, his name was Stefan Urkel. Both contestants were incorrect. Amy had 11. She wagered 2. She's down to 9. Kate had 12. She wagered 3. She's down to 9.
Wow.
Your next category is video games. Send me your wagers, please.
Guessing some big wagers here would be my.
Oh, I'm thinking everything.
Yeah.
Wagers are
I'm
in.
putting 9 on it.
Dustin?
So, number 8. Always made of 4 different blocks. What is the name given to the various shapes in the game Tetris?
Locked in.
Quad blocks.
Okay.
Tetrad.
Ooh, so close. The correct answer is a tetramino.
Ooh.
Oh,
You're
that makes sense.
on the right track there. But
Both contestants were incorrect. Both contestants wagered 0.
Yep. Sort of saw that
How
coming.
did I know that?
Category number 9 is going to be over television. Send me your wagers, please. Wagers are received. Go ahead, Dustin.
Number 9. Josh and Max Wright, Amabella Klein, Ziggy Chapman, Abigail Carson, Chloe McKenzie, and Sky Clarkson are the children of the main characters on what popular, currently airing drama series?
Locked in.
I'll say This Is Us.
Big Little Lies.
Big Little Lies is correct.
wow.
Good one.
Amabella. Laura Dern is a goddess. Amy was incorrect. She wagered 1. She is down to 8. Kate was correct. She wagered 2. She's up to 11.
Nice.
Little separation. Number 10 is going to be a history question. Yeah, okay, so both contestants have sent their wagers in. Over to you, Dustin.
Number 10. Aung San Suu Kyi was the 1991 recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize for her nonviolent struggle for democracy and human rights in what country? In recent years, protesters have asked the prize be revoked because of her complicity in the genocide of the country's Rohingya Muslims.
15 seconds.
I have a guess.
I said Myanmar or Burma.
I also said Myanmar.
Are there extra points for saying both of the answers that I have here in front of me?
Nope, but both contestants are correct with Myanmar or Burma. Amy was correct. She wagered 2. That moves her up to 10. Kate was correct. She wagered 2. That moves her up to 13. That is halfway through the game. Question number 11 is going to be over business. Send me your wagers at this time.
It's business time.
Yeah.
Business ethics.
I always look forward to when Ken does that.
All right, Dustin, you're good to read.
Number 11. Serving from 1971 to 2001, Republican Delaware Senator William Roth Jr. left his mark on the financial world in a 1989 bill with Republican Senator Bob Packwood of Oregon. The idea didn't come to fruition, though, until the Taxpayer Relief Act of 1997. What plan was created by this man?
What?
Go ahead and read it again, Dustin.
Serving from 1971 to 2001, Republican Delaware Senator William Roth Jr. left his mark on the financial world in a 1989 bill with Republican Senator Bob Packwood of Oregon. The idea didn't come to fruition, though, until the Taxpayer Relief Act of 1997. What plan was created by this man?
I locked in.
I'll take a guess and say the Roth IRA.
I said the IRA. For Roth IRA.
It is the Roth IRA.
You are both correct. You both wagered 1. So Kate is up to 14. Amy is at 11.
So it's whoever has the most at the end of 20 questions?
Correct.
Is that right? Okay. So we could be over 20. We could be any number.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's got her sights set.
Theoretically, you could just keep maximizing your score and doubling it every time.
Okay.
You just have to pay the taxes now, though, right, Ryan?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
There's so many punches being traded, it's just whoever has the most teeth left at the end.
All right. Question number 12 is a classical music question.
You know better than to hit in the face, Dustin.
Yeah. Only with the phone book and only where it doesn't show.
Oh.
All right. Wagers are in.
Number 12. There's a superstition in the classical music world about what number being unlucky, as Beethoven, Dvorak, Bruckner, and Mahler all died after completing symphonies bearing this number.
I'm locked in.
I'll guess 9.
I also guess 9.
It is 9.
Oh.
Kate is correct. She wagered 2 and is up to 16. Amy is also correct. She wagered 0.
Ooh.
Right.
Your next one is going to be over non-classical music.
I really wish you had like Howard Cosell here, like just to amplify it.
Howard
Like, can you
Cosell.
believe it? Amy Paull wagered 0. or Bernie Sanders, whoever that is. I don't know.
Yeah, it started drifting.
Okay, I've got wagers. You're good to go, Dustin.
I love this question. Number 13. The Jonas Brothers, Wilson Phillips, Kansas, En Vogue, and Good Charlotte all had songs chart on the Billboard Hot 100 sharing what title? The title that has appeared on the Hot 100 the most times.
All different songs with the same titles.
I'm locked in.
Can you say that again?
Again, the Jonas Brothers, Wilson Phillips, Kansas, En Vogue, and Good Charlotte all had songs chart on the Billboard Hot 100 sharing what title that has appeared on the Hot 100 the most times.
I'm just drawing a blank. I don't know. I love you.
And Amy?
I know we just met.
I guessed Crazy.
It's a good guess.
It's a good guess, but hold on. The answer is hold on.
I just couldn't
Someday
think of it.
somebody's going to make me want to turn around and say goodbye. Yeah, there have been, I think, 14 different songs called Hold On that have been in the top 100 at any given time. And then like Crazy and Angel are after it.
Yeah.
How boring.
Was Sam and Dave one of those?
That Good Charlotte one's an early
That's
Good
Hold
Charlotte
On, I'm
song.
Coming, so it wouldn't have
fair
counted
enough.
technically. So Amy wagered 1 and is down to 10. Kate wagered 1 and is down to 15.
Okay.
Contestants, your next category is art. All right, I have wagers, Dustin.
Number 14. Artist Robert Indiana is best remembered today for creating sculptures of what word, which can be found at the Indianapolis Museum of Art, the campus of Wichita State University, the John F. Kennedy Plaza in Philadelphia, the Sculpture Garden of the New Orleans Museum of Art, and at the corner of 6th Avenue and 55th Street in New York, among dozens of other places.
I'm locked in.
I'm going to go with Love.
I said love. We're just there in Philadelphia.
Are you sure it's not Rage?
I was
Hate
also
Ken.
just in Philadelphia and took the obligatory basic selfie under the statue a couple days ago.
Love is correct.
Always.
Amy was correct. She wagered 2. She's up to 12. Kate was correct. She wagered 3. She's up to 18.
Ooh.
Get smoked.
Your next category is mathematics.
Still some time, still some opportunities for strategic wagering.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some strategery.
Exactly.
General
All right, I have
strategy.
wagers.
Number 15. If you take the numbers 1 to 100, spell them out, then rearrange the list alphabetically, what is the only number whose position does not change between the two lists?
What?
Oh my god.
There were several other potential questions. I was like, got it. Whoa.
Yes, again, if you take the numbers 1 through 100, spell them out with letters, and then rearrange the list alphabetically, what is the only number whose position does not change? I'll give you a little extra time for this one.
Thank you.
Not enough to spell everything out, but enough to maybe get an idea.
Enough to get a moment of silence for all the hours that Ryan spent figuring this out the hard way.
Woo. Michael Cunningham wrote a book about it.
I have a guess.
You're locked in?
Yeah.
I'll say 7.
I said 60.
The correct answer is a number that I lost a podcast to Ryan based on this number. It's the number 69.
Oh, nice.
Ryan, how dare you, sir?
I should have known.
Game theory.
To be fair, I lost because I guessed that number and I was wrong.
Oh, was that the Jordan jersey number question?
Yes, it was. I still don't
For Matt,
understand
it was add up the numbers of Jordan's Bulls jersey, his Olympic jersey, and the one jersey from the one game he played in Orlando when his jersey was stolen. And it added up to, I think, 50 or 51. Contestants, your next...
Oh, how much
our
did
scores.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. Amy was incorrect. She wagered 2. She's down to 10. Kate was incorrect. She wagered 3. She's down to 15. Your next category is religion. I have wagers, Dustin.
Okay. This is number 16, yes?
Yes.
Okay, making sure I was in the right place. Number 16. Some men and boys that practice Orthodox Judaism are known for their payot,
P-A-Y-O-T.
Which is a Hebrew word for what? Try to be as specific as you can, though exact translation isn't necessary for points.
I'm locked in.
I'm going to guess sideburns. Facial hair, sideburns.
And Amy?
I said the curl sideburns.
Those are both acceptable answers under the list I have.
All right.
Side locks, sideburns, curls on the sides of their heads. As long as you had the hair on the side, you
We
were
know
good.
what you're talking about.
That's why I was like, you don't need an exact translation. Amy was correct. She wagered 1. She's up to 11. Kate was correct. She wagered 1. She's up to 16. Your next question, number 17, is literature. I have both wagers.
Number 17. A painted house, skipping Christmas, bleachers, playing for pizza, Calico Joe, and Camino Island are 6 novels written since 1989 outside of its author's typical genre. What is this typical genre?
Oh, you want the genre?
Correct. What that author is typically known for. Because those books are outside what the author typically writes. So the genre, please, yes.
Oh, I'm locked in.
I will say legal thrillers. Because I think it's John Grisham.
And Amy?
I said John Grisham mystery thrillers. I didn't.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Very
I didn't know
specific
what his
genre.
category was.
Legal drama, legal thriller. You had Grisham, so we know what kind you're talking about. So both of you are correct. Amy was correct. She wagered 3. She is up to 14. Kate was correct. Also wagering 3. She is up to 19.
Wow.
You need to stop it. This is just as bad as the tiebreak we had earlier between Amy and Carrie. They would not stop getting the same questions. All right, so that takes us now to question 18. This is over the theater. All right, I have wagers.
Number 18. Described as a play that applies a modern twist to the issues of race and housing and aspirations for a better life. The 2010 play Clybourne Park by Bruce Norris was written as a spin-off to what play written 51 years earlier?
Can you read it one more time?
Described as a play that applies a modern twist to the issues of race and housing and aspirations for a better life, the 2010 play Clybourne Park by Bruce Norris was written as a spin-off to what play written 51 years earlier?
I'm locked in.
Okay. I'm going to guess A Raisin in the Sun.
That's a good guess. I guessed Fences.
The correct answer is A Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry.
Nicely done.
All right, so Amy was incorrect. She wagered 3. She is down to 11. No Hamilton question this time.
No kidding. What happened to the musical theater?
Kate was correct. She wagered 1. She is up to 20. So again, Kate with 20, Amy with 11. We are now at question 19. This one is over government. Please send me your wagers.
The penultimate question.
It is, you're right. Penultimate.
Yeah.
It's such a good word. All right, I have wagers, Dustin. Go ahead.
That's the second best word, in fact.
Oh, screw you.
Number 19. Which is the only one of the 50 United States that is currently split between one Democrat and one Republican in the Senate, with both senators being women?
I'm locked in.
I'll take a guess and say Massachusetts.
And Amy?
I guessed Maine.
The correct answer is Arizona. The Democrat is Kirsten Sinema, and the Republican is Martha McSally.
All right. Amy was incorrect. She wagered 1. She's down to 10. And Kate was incorrect. She wagered 2. She is down to 18. It is 10 to 18 for the final question, which is over comic strips.
What?
You kind of have to bet here a little bit, I would assume.
There's lots of strategery going on.
You don't get to take your points home with you.
Yeah. Go big or go
This is
home.
blood sport.
All right. Your final question,
seriously.
Dustin.
All right. I hope someone will insert a drum roll and fireworks and things. But number 20. What orange comic strip cat was created by George Gately in 1973?
I'm locked in.
Orange comic strip cat. Gosh. I don't think it's Garfield. I'll say Otis.
And Amy?
I said Heathcliff.
Ooh.
The correct answer is Heathcliff.
Oh, nice job.
What are these numbers going to look like, you guys?
Oh, man.
Kate wagered 1. She is down to 17. Amy wagered 9. She is up to 19. Amy Paull is your blood champion.
Nice job.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks
Can I
to that.
thank my niece who loves Garfield, so I knew it wasn't him because I knew who he was by. So I just went with the other orange cat.
Oh my god. I'm writing down. I have all the stats and everything, and I wrote Kate in second place, and I wrote Heathcliff in first place.
You got too excited there,
right?
Yeah.
Man, I love Heathcliff.
Oh,
Fun
there you go.
fact.
Robbie luck.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Kate and Amy.
Wow.
Kate,
that was incredible.
Good job. I needed to pay closer attention to my wagering, but nice job.
Neil, unfortunately, Kate ran into Chong Li in a back alley, but I didn't hear what happened beyond that.
Well, she ran into Chong Li in the back alley, and he was not going to hurt her. And she decided to do the splits and do the van-damme move where she punches him, but she unfortunately did the splits and slid down the alley, down a hill, into a ditch, and unfortunately died of hypothermia.
That's horrible,
At a
man.
moment we need Howard Cosell to call.
Yeah, right.
I'll do it.
She only has 3 more breaths left. Sorry.
All right, so are we going to bid Kate adieu?
Yes,
We are-
let's pull Kate up here on the screen, full screen. Kate, why don't you tell us about your experience in Bloodsport, and feel free to shout out anyone who might have been helping you out when you've been locked in this room for so many weeks.
I just want to say thanks. I was super excited when my name was randomly drawn. I don't know what possessed me to randomly watch that video, but that was awesome. I've been listening to you guys, I think, really since the very beginning. And I really enjoy it. I should probably do a shout out to my husband, Chris, who's home with my kids, Colin and Evan, and my trivia team, Dazed and Confused, who they always bail me out on the comic strip questions. And support your local high school quiz bowl team. They don't get much accolade in the competitive arena, and they deserve it. So thanks for having me. This has been a lot of fun.
No problem.
All
Kate,
right.
stay on the line. We're going to officially bid you adieu with a 1, 2, 3. Kumite.
And thank you so much for supporting the show on Patreon. It really means a
Of
lot.
course.
Absolutely.
Amy, how about you? What was your experience like, and how does it feel with that last question winning answer there?
It's been a lot of fun. It's funny because before you drew the names, I kept getting telemarketer calls from Chicago, and I don't answer them, but I'm like, maybe that's them calling me to tell me they picked my name. But it wasn't. But then I watched the video 2 days later, and I had. Kate was amazing, so I'm a little shocked. I was really just trying to keep myself within range so that I could bet it all on the last question and hopefully know that one question, because I hate wagering. So it worked out for me. Thank you, Claire, for loving Garfield. And can I just say hi to my husband, Don, and my kids, Logan and Cooper.
Yep, it paid off for you, clearly. Congratulations on your victory.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you so
That was
much for your
exciting.
listenership and your support as well.
Yes, thank you very much. Dustin Resch came back. Thank you so much for hosting that last episode here for us. As the former champion, you've just passed it to Amy as the current champion. But any last words from you? Where can people check you out, get your artwork, get the T-shirt that you're wearing, the awesome T-shirt?
I just want to say congratulations. I know exactly what it feels like to come back from behind with a stunningly dramatic finish. And it's difficult to do and very stressful. So nice work.
It is stressful.
I was going to hand you over Tiara, but all I have is this bald cap, and if I take it off, my brain will fall out. Yeah, for the 5,000th time on Triviality, I'll plug DustinResch.com. So
DustinResch.com?
No, it's actually DustinResch.com.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
my apologies.
give a shout out to my wife Brooke and my poor dog Tilly that's so scared of fireworks and thunder that she's having a really bad time upstairs right now.
I hope she does better.
Yeah.
And lastly, to the person who makes it all possible, Ryan Clefcorn, Candy Corn Myers.
Yes. Round of applause.
Hey.
We don't know how many
Yay.
questions that was, but it was over several hundred,
It's like
I'm
a
sure.
billion.
Yeah.
There are so many on there that are still not used, so you have access to the file. Just use them at your own liberty.
What's amazing is he wrote more last night between days of this thing. That's so
Weeks.
impressive.
The correct answer is weeks.
I do it because I love it, and the Triviality guys are so sweet to entertain even doing it. So I want to thank them for, again, entertaining the idea, making it possible, and then to all the listeners that wanted more. It's very affirming, and it warms my putrid cold little heart that I'm doing something that people like. So thank you so much to the listeners, to Triviality, to Dustin, to Kate, and Amy, Jody, Gary, Austin, Aaron, Kiana, and Marcus. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And lastly, again, thank you for watching this or listening to this. I guess that really concludes it. Thanks, guys, for joining us one last time. Ryan, Amy, Kate, Dustin. This is Ken, Neil, Matt, and Jeff, and that was Triviality Bloodsport. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Good night.